Now we're going to be on to Junkyard Builder. Um, this one here looks a little bit more interesting, had a little bit better gameplay, definitely than the last game that we're playing there. Um, also looked like it's on sale right now. Let me go ahead and get us over to the Steam page. Pardon me, so you can see what's going on there. Let me make sure the sound settings are correct so we can hear everything. Where is it? Okay. Not sure why it's not showing the sound for this. That's different. Let me switch back real quick here. Mess with a few more buttons and see if that helps. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, let me see. Let's see if this works now. Application audio capture. Huh. Okay, might just have to play with no sound, I guess. Just play with the settings a little. Just one more moment. Oh, here we go. There we go. Just had to click away from, change the setting real quick, back and forth. And now it's appearing. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. We good now. We good. Okay. Alright, let me go ahead and, of course, I'm showing everything I have now. Oops. Alright. There we go. Alright. And yes, that's what she said. Yep. Alright. Here is a Junkyard Builder, Steam page for it. Basically, in the Junkyard Builder, you're a proud owner of a once forgotten junkyard now brimming with endless potential. Dive into the satisfying world of restoration, recycling, and raw hustle as you transform trash into treasure and rise to become the ruler of the junk empire. And it actually just got updated not even a full week ago here, 5 days ago, 6 days ago. So they are still updating it. They've updated it since the last time I played the game on June 16th. So we'll see exactly what's all brand new here for me as well. It is still an early access game, so there is that. So it's not an official release yet, but it is early access. They still are, like I said, they're still updating. That's always good to see on an early access. They do have a demo for it. And it is on sale again for the next week. This is probably part of the Steam Summer Sale, I'm assuming, is what most of these sales are right now. So it's just a special promotion. Most of those are the Steam Summer Sales that's still going on right now. So good time to buy games. So you can see up to 90% off all Steam games right now through July 10th. So yeah, definitely part of that. This is the kind of stuff we'll be doing. Sorting through a bunch of trash, sorting the plastic, the paper, the metals, and all that kind of stuff. Eventually, we'll be able to get machines to help with that process as well. Be able to get eventually a crane, fix up, restore certain vehicles. So there's does seem to be quite a bit more to do in this game. I've only played it a very short time just to kind of get an idea how it plays and what you got to do. Didn't want to get too far into the game myself offline there. But yeah, definitely more interesting than than that last one I'm playing. Reviews are still fairly mixed. Part of that could just be because they were playing an earlier build and haven't played any of the updates yet. That is a definite possibility. But this is done by FreeMind. I want to say they actually do quite a few of these types of games. They're the ones that also did Farmer's Life. I want to say Kebby over on Who Knows Yo's. They played a little bit of that game. That was kind of a silly little game. Um, but yeah, they played. They have also the snow plowing simulator, which I'll be probably doing next week, I would assume. Um, I know Who Knows You's also played that one as well. Kind of beat me to the punch there. I got the key pretty much as he was playing the game, which was kind of funny. But yeah, you can totally. We'll be playing that soon, so there's a little preview for that. So they've also made this game here that I'll be playing. But yeah, they've done House Builder, Aquarist, Nerd Simulator, which that's the first time I'm seeing that. But yeah, they play a lot of different simulator style games. Or that's what they develop and publish and all that good stuff. Just to give you an idea, so they are not strangers to the simulator game. So that is always kind of nice to see that they do produce other ones. So hopefully the quality overall will be a little bit better because of that. So we will find out. So let's go ahead. Let me. Whoa, let's not mess that up. Getting all this stuff. Looking forward to seeing the updates through someone else's perspective. Oh, interesting. Sorry, just reading the chat finally. Kind of had that covered up for a bit there. Being consistent with updating this game. Yeah, no, that's what I've kind of noticed. Even the short time I've had this one, like the last few weeks or so, they've updated it. I want to say at least a couple different times. So yes, Raw Hustle. Yep. But yeah, we'll be checking this game out here. Let me go ahead and click on all the other right buttons I need to click on. Actually, hold up. We didn't even finish there. That's the whole reason I got the sound going on. Hello. Let me go ahead and play the preview, just for those of you who haven't seen any of these yet. So it looks like they have two different trailers, so I'll go ahead and play one then the other. Again, I probably won't be talking too much over these, just in case Twitch mutes it. Don't want to miss too much for anyone watching on a VOD after the fact, because it is a thing. Okay.
Discover different places and scavenge for scrap. Each piece, every broken part, has potential. What others throw away, you see as profit. Any junk you find might be worth something. Then recycle and sell. The more you collect, the more you earn. But this is just the beginning. Process it to make a higher profit. Repair broken things, whether it's a car or a piece of furniture. Grab a grinder and some paint and renovate them. Bring those items back to life and resell them for a profit. Steer the crane. Use a crane to lift broken cars and scrap them for more profit. You can take it a step further by purchasing new machines like a scrap press or a melting pot to process junk. Open containers and try your luck. Build your junk empire and become the king of scrap.
All right, so that's the first little trailer there. Let's go ahead and do the new update trailer. I'm not sure
New
when they
update
put
is
this.
live. This update brings improvements to saving, controls, and overall gameplay. We've made some changes to the garage layout. The front and side doors have been removed, which means you can now move items straight from the garage into the warehouse. To improve usability, we've fixed a few smaller issues as well. For example, the mouse cursor will no longer appear while you're steering the cart or operating the crane. We've also updated the upgrade icons to make it easier to understand what each one does. Finally, we've also added a few new basic items. But this is just the beginning. Over the past week, we've been working on a tool that makes it easier to add new items, so expect fresh content in every update from now on. Huge thanks to everyone who's been sharing feedback and suggestions. It means a lot to us. We love seeing your ideas and thoughts, and it really helps us make the game better with every update. If you've got more feedback or something cool you'd like to see in the game, don't hesitate to reach out to us on Discord or in the Steam discussions.
Alrighty, so that was the trailers there. So that last one was an update trailer, probably from a handful of weeks ago. I don't imagine. think all that was still in play or already active by the time I played it a couple of weeks ago. So cool. All right, let's go ahead and get this game fired up. Not sure where a good spot for me would be. Maybe just right in the middle. No, probably not. Okay, put myself back down over there. All right, let's go ahead and fire this game up and get crazy. All right, let me double check the options. All looks fairly decent there. Make sure. Oh, how do I go back? Yeah, there you go. I like to max out at 60. That's pretty much what I broadcast at, so I like to keep that right in line with that. I think all this is probably fairly decent. Shouldn't be too big of a problem with the music, hopefully, on this game. Controls, I think that's all good, and I think we obviously already have the language down, so cool. All right, I think we are good to go. 1080, yep, that's what I broadcast. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's just go ahead and start a new one. There we go. So yeah, didn't get too far with this before. All right, so here we are. So at least they give us a nice task right off the bat. Looks like they did change a few of the things. I don't remember that in the upper right there. Seems new, but I could just not be remembering correctly. But I don't believe that little tab and the little control thing up there was there yet. So, all right. So let's go ahead and just pick this up. So, all right. Looks like we're doing a little tutorial action. Let me, yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to move myself back up just a little bit. See the controls, how they work, all that good stuff. So spin it and hold the right button. Throw it with the R button. Pardon me. So yeah, there we go. So to start, throw out 5 paper trash by putting it in the blue dumpster. And since I've already played this a little bit before, I kind of know where to go roughly. Wow, there's a lot of trash bags. And as soon as you get it there, it just automatically goes in. Once you get anywhere near that place. So unfortunately, there's paper right next to it too. There we go. And 2 more. And you can throw it as well. Perfect. All right, so buy the yellow dumpster so you can start selling plastic as well. All right. And of course, we need to earn $10 more to do that. So let's recycle a few more papers. I didn't quite make that. That's fine. Didn't throw hard enough. Ah, my goodness. Okay. Yep, and almost there. Actually, I'm there now. It just took a while for it to add up. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and push B to buy it. So now we can do paper and plastic. Perfect. Okay, so throw out plastic items by placing them in the dumpster. Okay, so some right here, nice and easy. And actually, let me mute my music. Don't want that interfering there. Let me turn up the game music a little bit because I definitely cannot hear it. There we go. So hopefully this is fine on the stream. I didn't see any reason why it wouldn't be. Cool. There we go. Now we don't got double music going on. Fortunately, couldn't hear this anyway, so it didn't really seem to matter too much. But yeah, basically this is a good part of the game right here, just grabbing stuff and E to search through. Okay. All right, so yeah, when you do all that, that's when you see get more goodies there. Typically, it's worth, I think, Not always, but sometimes more than what's inside it. The funny part is the value of a trash bag's 15, and all these things are definitely under 15 here that we just pulled out. So unfortunately, it would have been probably better just to do that. But hey, we're in the tutorial, so we're doing what we're doing here. Okay, so we got to buy the black dumpster so we can start selling mixed waste. So gotta throw a few more things out so we can buy that. Not quite sure what that error was, but that's fine. Oh, it's metal. We don't have the metal one yet. Okay, cardboard. I would imagine that's just paper. Not put none into the paper container. I'm not sure why that's popping an error. That's kind of bizarre. There we go. Let's see. There's some plastic. There we go. So yeah, so a lot of the beginning is just a lot of the tutorials type stuff. Showing us the basics of the game, obviously. I can probably buy that container now, I think. Yep. Okay. So let's go ahead and buy that. So you can dump, okay, so dump trash bags into here. And the only thing about throwing every single trash bag out is sometimes it actually does have something that's worth more, like just straight cash money that you can find. So there is that. The wife snuck into the room. Scared me. Okay. Alright. Creeping around again. Okay, so buy the red dumpster. So how much are we going to need? Oh, almost got enough. Let's just toss one more trash bag away. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, a lot of it's just recycling until you can buy the next piece of gear. So you can see we still don't have that crane that they're showing in the previews. There's other areas where you can kind of see. There's this here little scrap cart that we can eventually buy. There's this metal compactor we can buy eventually. So there are various things around here that we can buy soon. But yeah, right now it's just highlighting all the different metal because that's what it wants us to do right now. So let's go ahead and do that. And one more. Okay, so now we can buy the scrap cart and 150, so we're going to need to recycle a little bit more than we already have. So yeah, this will be the big majority of the game. Don't want to get rid of that. Pretty much keep recycling until you can buy the next piece of gear. That's really the gameplay loop. It comes down to it. That and there is a restoration aspect of the game as well. We'll be getting to that soon enough, I'm sure. But until then, we just got to recycle enough to get there. All right. But yeah, so then want to say eventually we buy something, then more trash gets delivered to the junkyard every day at a certain point, things like that. So we'll be getting to that soon enough, as soon as I'm done recycling enough. Want to save tires for any cars that you might restore, so definitely don't get rid of any of these tires over here. I know there's a big fancy tire pile, but just leave that be as much as you can. There's one of the cars that we can eventually fix. Again, we'll be getting to that soon enough. No rush, just be chilling on this game probably for about the next few hours or so. This is definitely a lot funner than that last one. Driveland was a little bit of a chore, sadly, in my opinion. Could have been a good game. Okay, so put 5 garbage into the scrap cart. There you go. So you just got to do is grab it. Goes right on in as soon as you hover over it. It's good for hauling a bunch of things from far away on the other side of the junkyard over to here, especially at first. Okay, so by the wholesale upgrade, you will find it in the upgrade panel. Okay. It's tab to get to the upgrades panel, by the way. In case you can't find that. That was the upper right, the controller there. Showing tabs to get here. Okay, so the card upgrades, they want us to buy the wholesale. That's flashing at us here. Okay, and we're going to need $200 for this. So again, this is kind of the gameplay loop. Keep recycling until you get enough money to buy the next big thing. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Get rid of some of the stuff that's right in the middle here. So if you like this kind of game, it's definitely I think this one's a little more worth it compared to some. Still haven't seen all the updates, I'm sure. Okay, we're getting there. I think it was $200 for this, the next upgrade, so we're getting there. Cool, almost there. But yeah, this is your main center where you'll be. Vast majority of the game is right in this little area here between this and that building to the this building here, where you do a lot of the restoration work. Kind of be bouncing back and forth as you get stuff, either to recycle or to compact or to restore. So lots of stuff to do in this game. Some might get a little repetitive, but it's not too bad compared to a lot. But these games are always really a little repetitive when it comes down to it. So, to be expected. Alright, one more. Let's get this. It's kind of in a pathway there. There we go. Okay, so now we can get that card upgrade. There we go. So it basically allows you to wholesale all items from the scrap cart by entering the sales area near the materials bin. Cool. Alright. I don't want to say that's where that orange flashy thing is over there. I'm pretty sure. That's where you can drive this around. Lovely sound effect there. Pretty sure this is the spot. If not, then oops. Okay, so well, with an arrow above it. Is this the right spot then? Where is the arrow? I think I had actually problems finding this last time. That's the funniest part. Think I would remember, but nope. My brain hole don't work that way. I'm pretty sure that's it. Just didn't see an option pop up. Oh, okay. What's going on here? I think we are at the market now. Okay, so former owner of the junkyard. Welcome to the market. The profitability of a purchase depends on the price color. Red, the price is overpriced. Yellow, the price matches the selling price. Or green, opportunity. The price is undervalued. Purchased items will be stored in the warehouse. To sell an item, you must have it in your warehouse. Then select the sell tab in the market. Good luck with your trading. Okay, buddy. The old missing tooth there in front. All right. Okay, so we're going to want to sell. To sell items put into the warehouse. Okay, maybe this isn't the exact spot that we need to be. So these are the different types of things you can buy to restore, basically, and things like that, or just to simply recycle, which seems a little on the sillier side. But yeah, the dressers you can definitely restore. The different wardrobes you can restore, for sure. The vehicles you can restore. I'm not sure about the washing machine. Possibly. I'm really not sure about that one. That might just be a recycle factor as well. Okay, put the items in the cart. Drive to the red area. See the red area. This doesn't look red. That looks orange. Don't want to do that. Let's see. Let's drive around some more. Let's see if we can. I think I'm just not seeing it for some reason here. Oh, okay. Now it's showing the red arrow. There we go. I think I had a problem seeing that before. I think you actually have to be driving the cart around before it pops up. That's the awkward part. So yeah, okay. There we go. So now E, wholesale. Yay. That's simple. Okay, cool. So now it wants us to Hulk smash 3 items. Okay. Left control. There we go. That's one of them. So I want to say that this brick stuff, all you can do is destroy it. Yeah, all the concrete, things like that. Maybe later on, there's a machine that we can do more with it, but as far as I can tell, it just gets in the way more than anything. So let's just smash any of those in our little our fun zone here. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we need to buy the cleaning brush. You will find it in the garage on the renovation table. Okay. So there we go, and $100, which is exactly what we have. So perfect. We'll go that. Okay, so now clean the base of the small cabinet. Pick up the small cabinet, put it into the renovation slot in the garage next to the tools. So over here. Then pick up the cleaning brush and start cleaning. All right. I think there's a small cabinet out here. I think that's what we went right by. Yep. Yep, small cabinet and a small cabinet door. So we'll go ahead and get those in here. Okay, so E to put in. Hello. All right, there we go. Let me go get that door before I forget where it is. And yes, you can piece these together once you've restored them. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the brush like they're saying, and you hold down the button, and you just kind of go over it all like so. And then once you get a certain percentage of it, as you can see down the bottom there, it's keeping track of how much you've cleaned of it. It'll just automatically finish cleaning the rest. Okay. So now it wants us to buy the paint pistol, so we're going to need to get another $100 in order to do that. So let's go ahead and sell some more stuff. Well, wow, you just got straight crumpled paper in here now. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of this stuff. Clean up our garage a little bit while we're at it. Okay. So one tough piece of paper. All right. Small but mighty. There we go. One whole dollar. Yeah, definitely want to clean out our garage here of all the useless junk. Since we'll be spending some time in there and collecting all the good stuff to renovate and everything. Okay, let's just there we go. Yeah, so none of these things, as far as I know, have any value other than recycle value. Okay. We'll just keep the trolley for now. I'm not sure if we're going to need that or not. Okay. And these are just for decoration, so let's recycle that. And I don't think, yeah, there we go. It's just even more stuff. Alright. Yeah, we'll concentrate on clearing that out in there. Well, even a empty, dirty, nasty cup. There we go. Okay, I think I need to clear a path there. Getting a little ridiculous having to climb over that every time. Whoa. Smack it all. There you go. Alright. I'm trying to think how much it was again for that paint gun. Have to check in just a moment here because I cannot remember what it was. Okay, let's see how much it cost again. $100. There we go. We got it now. Let's buy that. And now, basically, you can change the color to whatever color you feel like doing it. So if you want to be all dark and goth, you can go that. If you want to be all silly, you can go with this. White, whatever you feel like doing, or any of the other various colors of the rainbow. It's a pretty good mix of colors you can do. This feels fine. Alright, there we go. But yeah, similar to the cleaning aspect, you just got to get a certain percentage as it shows on the bottom, and then it'll auto-complete the rest. So go for the big, easy services. That's what I recommend. And let me just show you. I'm kind of not completely following things right now, but that's how I roll. Yep, and then basically you can do that. Also paint it up. Or even change the color up a little bit. Let me just go with the red. Cool. Okay, and then you can actually attach it. If I get it on the right side of it here, there we go. It shows how you can insert, so you just click to insert it, and there we go. Now we have a full cabinet ready to go. So let's see, where do they want this? Find the warehouse, enter the red area with an arrow above it. The warehouse can be found behind the garage, so basically right there. This is one of the updates they were talking about in that the update trailer, and put it in there. There we go. Okay. So now I think I'm not sure why that's not updating. Maybe I did too much to it. That would figure, wouldn't it? Okay. Let's put items you want to sell. Cool. All right. Okay, let's actually take that out. Let's take the door off just to make sure maybe it didn't like the door attached to it. Think you can take it off? Yep, there we go. Pick up the item. There we go. Put it in. There we go. Yep. Yeah, I didn't like the door attached to it. Okay, so now we get to run over this way. Enter, sell, pick that, and sell it. There we go, perfect. Okay, so now it wants us to buy the angle grinder. Hey. You will find it in the garage, also in the renovation table. I want to say that's probably also going to be another $100. That's what I'm assuming. Yep. Okay, so let's recycle some more stuff. Not really sure if we're going to need any of that. Would imagine most things in here, if you couldn't get rid of it, then you don't really need it. Just don't want to get rid of anything that we might want to keep. Just for kicks and giggles. Alright. But yeah, you can pretty much recycle just about everything, or get rid of just about everything here. Probably leave a lot of that stuff up just for the heck of it. No real need to get rid of anything too nice, so it just kind of completes the look of the place. Okay, so I just gotta recycle till I get to $100. There. Shouldn't be too hard to do. A few more things. I may as well grab this stuff here. Oh. Start clearing this little path, but yep. See, this is what I was talking about, the dollar pile. Cha-ching, $200. So that's why it's even though it's tempting to get rid of some of the stuff. I'm still not sure why it's yelling at us with that one. Okay, maybe that doesn't go in there. Looks like it was charging us rather than anything. So I guess you put things in the wrong bin, it doesn't like it. Alright, cool. So now we got that. So now let's go and get that vehicle and get grinding. Think that you'd only have to put this in that first part there, but nope, it's all the way back here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get grinding. Oh yeah. And what's nice about this is it kind of mirrors what you do on one side on the other side, so that's convenient. Again, just go after the big parts, because as soon as you get a certain percentage, it automatically does the rest for you. So don't be too concerned about the little tiny areas that you don't get. It will take care of itself soon enough. There we go. And all pretty now. Cool. Now let's looks like they want us to paint it. Let's go with the pink. There we go. Ah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And again, same thing. Just go for the big parts. Once you get a certain percentage, it'll fill the rest in again. Cool. Alright, so earn some cash and buy the truck. It will be delivering trash to your junkyard. Alright, let me get this out of the way here. Show you how the rest of it works here with putting tires back on the vehicle. This is why you don't want to get rid of the tires. Just collect them nearby. Perfect. So that is good to go now. So what you can also do is and yes, obviously we're pretty buff being able to just move this around. There we go. Put that in there. Perfect. Okay. There's another small cabinet we can restore. May as well do that to get some cash. And to attach to this. So let's clean it. Yeah. And this is a quick way to get a decent amount of money is restoring objects. Instead of carrying things around your junkyard, this is one of the easier ways. There we go. Yep, that's fine. We'll just keep that as it is. Okay, and you can actually rotate it around as well, holding the right mouse button. So if you ever are like, oh, there's hardly any spots, or I can't get to the spot, or can't see where I need to get, just rotate it around as you need. Okay, so that part is done. Let's go ahead and attach the door again. Didn't let us do that last time. Perfect. Okay, so let's go and sell those goodies. Let's see if we can buy that access to that truck. So, oh, yep, sounds good. So that's nice cha-ching of 400 bucks. Okay, let's see how much this is gonna be. 200, perfect. So yeah, this is basically the more frequently you upgrade it, or rather, depending on how many times you upgrade it, the frequency of delivery will increase. Let's just go ahead and get the basic one here. So yeah, so every half hour is the current one. I think it's probably one of these here. Delivery truck upgrades. This is probably what you need to do to have it delivered faster or larger. Oh yeah. So yeah, so that's how you do it in here. So to upgrade all that, that's the place. Again, don't think we need any of this stuff, so just gonna get it out of the way. Of course, my next quest will probably be like, collect all the brick. Yeah, no, it's not. There we go. That'll clear a pathway there at the very least. Okay, put that hammer away. Okay, so earn some cash and spend it on the gate. Thanks to this, you'll be able to travel to other places. Yeah, so you can see there's plenty more stuff that we're gonna be buying this thing here. There's a garbage incinerator, $1,000, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so lots of stuff to do still. So, oh, perfect, 300 bucks. We got it. Okay, so now from here we can go to another location. So hit Q. You can go to an old junkyard, forest, a residential area, and I think we probably need. I don't think I've been here. Not sure why it costs 200, maybe in gas. I'm not quite sure why it's $200 just to get there. So yeah, let's go ahead and make a little bit more money. Yep, ran into that invisible wall. Okay, so let's recycle a little bit more. But so far, I'm not seeing, at least as far as I remember, anyways, any too much updates from when I played it a couple weeks ago. Oh, that's a mixed. Oh, so that's mixed trash. That's why I was yelling at me. Okay, still yelling at me. It does say mixed. That is the mixed one. But it did not like it. Do not put none into the mixed container. Okay, so that's definitely a glitchy error going on there. So that part's messed up. Okay, good to know. No. We'll be leaving those right where they are. Alright. Don't need to be charged for putting it into the wrong container, even though it's the right container. I don't know. But yeah, let's go ahead and clear up this area here. So this is kind of our main base of operations. I'll just toss that there for now. And I pretty much grab all the things you can renovate, and I just start throwing them in here as I find them. That's how I roll. That way, nice and easy to find when needed, especially those little doors and stuff. They can kind of be a pain to find if you just leave them out there. Okay, shooting for a couple $100 is what we're going for right now. I think that's that paper. Yep. Oh, there's another cabinet door. I was able to bring back at least 1,000 profit each trip, so 200 is not bad. Oh, that's cool. That's good to know. Good to know. Just curious how much those trips will be worth. So awesome. Yeah, okay. Doing these two should do it. Yep. Cha-ching. There we go. Okay, let's head on out. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the residential area. That seems like a decent place to go. Okay, you actually have to choose what truck you want. Okay. Let's go ahead and get out of the vehicle. Wow, there's all kinds of stuff. My goodness. It's a crazy neighborhood. Oh, crazy tall desk. Okay. Can I take this vehicle? I'm gonna jack it. No. Okay, never mind. I tried. Wow. Large dumpster base? That's crazy. This alone was worth just $100, so. Oh wow, we're just right up on that vehicle. Let's pull up a little bit. There we go. So we're not balls up on that there. Okay. Yeah, that's $100 just for this one thing alone. Nice. It's too big. I can't get it in. Oh, I mean, what? Okay, rotate. There we go. Oh. Wow, that does not want to... Maybe I'll save putting that in there for now. That was very awkward. Okay, so let's see. Obviously, we're going to want to get the most expensive things around the neighborhood here. Just a lot of trash. Let's just search through this stuff. In case you find any cash. Cash money. Okay, that's a crazy pipe. Interesting. Yeah, let's just dig through everyone's trash, toss it all over the ground. What the hell is that? Single dollars pile. Cha-ching. All right, I already got $100 back. Awesome. Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, a bunch of cheap stuff. Definitely want to go with the higher dollar value things. Might do get that wardrobe. We'll find out. Okay. Lots of random stuff. Okay, nothing too exciting there. Okay, some more dressers, things like that. Wardrobe doors. Man, they just really just toss all their stuff out on the sidewalk, don't they? Yeah, wouldn't want to live in this neighborhood, I'll tell you that. Wow. Well, it's just some dude tried stealing and caught him and got 4K. Oh, damn. Oh, that's hilarious. Nice. Oh, that was funny. That's a nice little payday there. Oh, that's crazy. But right on though. That's a good way to stay afloat in that game. Oh, bedpost might grab that. Yeah, $75. We'll take this. But yeah, that's crazy. $4 off of one. That's pretty nutty. Oh, cool. You can actually get up in here if you need to. Nice. Yeah, okay. So let's see what else we want to grab. Got a few more trash bags to open up. Okay, definitely things we can renovate. Yeah, a bunch of random stuff here. Oh, another one of those crazy dumpsters. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Ooh, cash. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Nice $200. Yeah, it's actually worth a decent amount. Let's go ahead and grab this, but this puppy. Oh, awkward. Okay. There we go. $60. I might do that eventually. Didn't seem too bad a price for that thing. Most of this stuff is less than that, so And if we just bring it back to sell, should be good. Anything else? Oh wow. Okay. Not sure if we just had ads or not. Or if ads are about to roll. Yeah, ads probably gonna be starting any second now, so if so, I might just quickly pause and do a BRB. There we go. Let's let just drink around for a while. Oh yeah. Yep, that's true. Yep, that's true. Definitely slouching. Definitely slouching, getting further down on that camera. Appreciate that. Appreciate the coffee, all that good stuff. All the redeems. Okay, we got a dungeon, everybody. A dungeon. Go have fun in the dungeon. There we go. Awesome. Appreciate all that. Cool. Okay, let's see what else we can get a high dollar value here for. Might as well grab this puppy. Like how that bounced around in there. Yep, have function in the dungeon. Alright. Might as well grab this here too. Get some renovating objects. Those tend to be worth a good amount once you renovate them. Oh, wow. Hello. Okay, that did not go as expected. Okay. There we go. So we gotta figure out how to shove everything in there. Hey. Ew. Alright. Oh, actually, that's like $80 right here. Nice.
That's what she said.
Yeah. There we go. Shove it in there. All right. Just get in the hole. All right. See if we can get this in here too.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Oh, very nice. There we go. Yeah, that seems like it's working. Or not. There we go. See how that does. Okay, that's holding. Right. Oh, it was too slow last time. Try to show it in there, right? That happens. That happens. Too funny. Let's get some smaller stuff.
Hot diggity dog. This place is magnificent.
Thanks for using all those Tangia redeems. They're always fun to see. Too funny. Okay, I think. Y'all having too much fun now. Okay, there we go. I think that will take care of that. All right, let's get the heck out of here. Yep, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it.
I'm in danger.
You are in danger. That's right. We're heading to the danger zone. Oh, something like that. All right, cool. Oh, they just toss it all out. Awesome. Okay, so now what do they want us to do? Let's see. Current main task: find the garbage incinerator. Enter the red area with. Okay. Okay, now they want us to buy it. Okay. Oh, just $1,000. Okay. Just a quick grand. That's all. Okay, let's go ahead and recycle some of this. Probably have to restore some stuff. Get that grand worth of stuff there. Actually, I might just dig through some of this trash too. Looking for the cash money. That'll be a quick way. If we can find any. Oh, there's some. Yeah, nice. 200 bucks just like that. We'll take it. Oh, it's a good start here. Alright. And of course, just a bunch of other ones. Okay. Yes, this is what we shall do. Oh my goodness. Yeah, some way to wake me up. Just keep running those Tangia things there. Yep. There we go. Seemed like it worked that time. Okay. Not sure where that one mixed. Oh, of course now that one didn't. Alright, whatever. There we go. At least it's all right here now. So nice and easy to put away. Oh, didn't open that one. Oh, newspaper, of course. Still $4, $4. Well, almost put that in the wrong one. Awesome. Wow, this game stock is more than that. Yeah. Yep. No, it's you said it looked like it'd be a decent game. I think just the version I played, it wasn't quite fully realized yet. Just seemed like it was almost too easy to go down in the ratings, even without beating people. So yeah, actually, I'm tempted to play that again on my own soon, just to check it out. See what they all did to it. Actually, a lot of these games that I've been playing, these Key Miller games, there's been a lot of updates on. So I might have a stream where I go back and kind of revisit some of these things. Open a bag for 3 games part. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I definitely haven't seen that. 3 games though. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, I'll just definitely have to give it a look later on. Kind of hoping they'd have an update for it, so it's good to hear that they already tossed one out. There we go. Collect all those up. Mafia dude, maybe it's new. Yeah, there was a Mafia guy, but yeah, he was asking extraordinary numbers for any of his services. That was kind of why I didn't go for it in my little playthrough that I had. I just didn't have the funds for that guy. So, interesting. 3 games though. Yeah, so maybe they tweaked that part of it a little bit. That's kind of what it sounds like to me anyways. Just want to say the options that the Mafia guy had wasn't the best options in the world. None of it really seemed like it was worth it. Bunch of games without their boxes, things like that. It was something weird. Like, just kind of threw me off. I was like, oh, okay. But good to hear. I'll have to check it again. Like I said, might do it after stream at some point. Might check it. Still got it installed, so I may as well. But yeah, I definitely plan to revisit a lot of these Key Miller crazy little games that I got. Okay, that was paper, but that's fine. Okay. Yeah, fortunately they released the updates for this here just yesterday or whatever it was, so didn't have to worry about any further updates for this, hopefully. But you never know if there's still going to be more. Hopefully. $100 for 3 games, but some are only like $1, so it's not worth it unless you get the go. Oh, gotcha. Interesting. Yeah. No, the game definitely has potential. Even when I was playing, I was like, well, if they just tweak a few little things, it'd be probably a halfway decent market simulator type game there. Just didn't seem fully baked yet when I was playing it. Hopefully they ironed out some of the kinks. It sounds like they have. Okay, that said paper. It said it was paper. Yep, this says it's paper too. Let's see what it's gonna charge me too. Yep. Okay, whatever. So yeah, so hopefully they definitely got things in here to still fix. Seems like there's a few new items that they threw in here that aren't quite registering right. Ooh.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
No. Oh no. Oh. For real. Yeah, that was a good show. So I had to add that. Like that guy's character. He was definitely autistically coded at the very least, with some of his the way his character was. Good stuff. Yeah, that was Brooklyn 99. Yeah, with the Andy Samberg and all that. Yeah, that was definitely a good show. I like that. Terry Crews and all that was in that too. Always liked him as an actor as well. Yes, awesome. Yeah. Oh yeah. We were pretty big fans of that one. We always like Andy Samberg on Saturday Night Live. So when he's got his own show, yeah, definitely funny. It was a good series. Wish it lasted a little bit longer than it did, but obviously after 2020 and all the crazy stuff that went on during that year, it kind of died out. One of those things, unfortunately. I think they felt that they, couldn't or shouldn't really do a cop show with too much comedy in it, I think. It's kind of the reasoning behind not going any longer. Which, can't really blame them too much there. The culture wasn't into it anymore. Of course, nowadays they might have been fine, but go figure. Alright. Busy with construction lot. Yeah. No, that'll do it. Never really got much TV in my adulting days. More movies. Yeah. Overall, same here. We don't actually own an official TV or anything. Like I said, it's mainly just streaming services that we've been using over the last 15 years or so. Really, since streaming really first started becoming a thing. We've been mainly going that route, usually the freebies or the cheap trials and stuff like that. So we never pay full price. Never done Netflix. It's usually like Hulu or something silly. I'll leave all that there. Gather some of this stuff up. But yeah, more TV on my PC watching streamers. Yeah. No, exactly. That's where I spend a lot of my time. It's a few shows that we like to catch, but overall, yeah, it's mainly various movies. That was one of the last real true TV series that we always watched Mainly just because we always like Andy Samberg, and then enjoyed the rest of the cast as much as we did. It's not too many TV shows, I think, in the last 20 years that's really worth too much talking about. Sadly. Yeah, but never actually had an official real TV since I moved out my parents' house a long time ago. 30, yeah, good 30 years ago now. Yeah. So the last place I watched TV regularly. After that, it was just whatever, whatever random streaming service or whatever that we can get a deal to. And even then, it was mainly for movies. So yeah, yeah, Prime, Netflix, and Disney. Oh yeah, you almost have to with kids around. They're it's a good babysitter, so to speak. Yeah, I think if we had kids, we probably would have gotten a TV as
Orange,
well.
me, eat, orange, give me, eat, orange, give me, eat, orange, give me, eat, orange, give me you.
Checking all those things out, I see. Yeah, I figure I'd add that since the channel points are oranges, mainly because of of the name Valencia. There's a Valencia orange, so I kind of ran with it. So one of those things. But yeah, your kids do it too. Yep. Yeah, you gotta keep your kids entertained there. That way they leave you the heck alone, right? I think that's how that works. But yeah, definitely would have probably gotten TV in had it been for if we ever had kids. But I think that ship has sailed by now. All right. Okay. Looks like we can finally buy this thing. Finally got our $1,000. Simply recycling. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this. All right, former owner of the junkyard. Buying an incinerator is a great idea. From now on, instead of throwing away garbage bags, you can burn them and get more money. Okay, burn it all. Also, check out the improvements to increase your profits even more. Yep. Okay, so typical. There you go. Oh, $50 for each bag of mixed waste. Interesting. Okay. Oh, so it actually wants us to do that. Oh, okay. Hopefully I have 5 more bags around here somewhere. I think I just got rid of them all. So that's kind of funny. Be sad if I actually had to go somewhere and grab trash bags. Oh, here we go. Hopefully another minute this thing will deliver it. Okay. I guess we'll just... Oh, there's some. Oh, I found some. I found some. Do we do this one at a time? Okay, I'll just go find them all. Actually, probably use the cart. I keep forgetting we got this fancy little cart. Okay, that's 2. Plus the third one over by it already. Yeah, I'm gonna have to search for trash bags here. Alright, so how do we... Okay, 8 to take out. Alright. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's see how it works now. Okay, let's see if let's toss anything off I can use, and of course no trash bags. Awesome. Everything but trash bags, it looks like. Okay, so we need 2 more trash bags. Again, hopefully we don't have to go, wow. That's what I get for getting rid of all those trash bags over here. Okay, not seeing any around here. That's awesome. Nothing in there. Oops. Okay, I just made this unintentionally harder than it probably needed to be. Okay, let's travel somewhere. Let's go to the forest. Okay. Oh wow. Yep, we're in the forest, alright. Okay, let's go ahead and get out. Hopefully there's trash bags around here. I'm not seeing any. Of course there's not. Kinds of other stuff. Got washing machines and all that. Take a look over here. Interesting. Okay. I just have to keep leaving, going to different places to find some trash bags again. Not sure if the residential would have. I mean, I would hope that it would have more trash bags with each visit. But not sure how that actually works yet. Anything of value? Old radio, $30. Why not? Okay, let's just gather 10 different items so we can get back and hopefully get over to the residential area again. That's probably almost guaranteed to have trash bags. Hopefully that'll all reset when we get there. I would assume so. Kind of weird if it didn't. Okay. Just try to find some higher dollar goods here. Cheap stuff there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so I'd have to say so far this is a fairly decent game for what it is. Janky, but not too janky. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there we go. It's always a fine level of jank that you want any particular game like this to be. Expect a little something, but if it gets too crazy, then it starts not being fun anymore. So but this is actually not too bad. Oh, is that cash? Ooh. We'll take that. That'll help. Okay. Alright. Let's grab this thing. Yeah, so if you're playing out there, be careful not to get rid of all the trash bags that you have. Definitely save a solid pile of them. Or else you might have to be going on a search for them like I am right now. Just word of warning. I was assuming that the trash truck would bring more every day, but that it does not seem to be the case. It's just a bunch of random stuff, so you may or may not get them. Okay, let's see. How many more things? 3 more things. Okay, let's just grab something that's worth anything now. Not really that expensive, but just don't want to go back with any empty spots. Looking for at least double-digit numbers. Yeah, there we go. There's this thing. There we go. Just grab the pipe. And that should do it. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Perfect. Okay. I'm assuming no new stuff here, so let's just go ahead and actually probably just head right out again since we got some cash money. Old junkyard. Interesting. Wonder if we just save up the 500 for that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let me grab the cart. There we go. Metal clamp. What is this thing? Just a big chunk of metal. Yep, there we go. Cool. Other side. Whoa, howdy. Whoa, jeez. Okay, that probably wasn't the best thing to, Alright, looks like we're gonna have to wholesale it. There we go. Dispose of 100 metal objects. Nice. Got a little, nice achievement out of that. So for you achievement hunters, this is another game for you. Now there's some people that obsess over getting as many achievements done as possible. Okay. Okay, so we're getting there. Might actually be quicker to restore a few items, but might actually be a good idea to actually go that route instead. In case it wants us to do anything with metal objects, that's mainly what I have left. Okay, so those don't go in there. Okay, yeah, that doesn't work very good. Alright, let's grab this stuff. Actually, we got 500 bucks. So let's just go ahead and get to the old junkyard or whatever it's calling it. Should hopefully be able to find a handful of trash bags there at the very least. We need at least 2 more, so let's check this place out. Yep, already see a bunch of trash bags. Nice. Okay, so looks like we're gonna. Don't think we can fit a vehicle in here, but let's try it anyways. Oh, might be able to actually get it in there. Oh wow. Yep, that'll work. Alright. Anything else else high value I'll pay for this trip? What do they got over here? And can't forget to grab these. So may as well toss those in right away. Grab a few just for good measure. There we go. Cool. Let's see what else we can find around here that might be worth something. Oh, we got doors and parts and wow, all kinds of pieces here. Okay. Cool, various wheels. Wow, even a roof and stuff. Dang. Interesting. All the different types of things you can find. Cool. Start tossing some of the stuff in here. Two more things. Okay. See if we can fit this thing in there. Oh, it's gonna stay. Is it gonna stay? Okay, it's staying. I was getting a little worried. Ooh. Oh, let's take this. $80. Okay, 10 of 10. We're good now. Let's get on out of here. Yep, that fit. Perfect. Okay, so now we should have all the trash bags we need for the our little mission that we're on. Our current task, whatever you want to call it. That was pretty funny, at least to me, not having enough trash bags here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so find the scrap press, enter the red area with an... Okay, there we go. Buy it. Oh, only for the low price of $1,500. Okay, definitely gonna need to probably restore some vehicles or something here. Okay. Get some of the stuff over here. Get a little car junkyard pile going on. Get that out of the way. Do a little quick organizing. This is our little car junkyard area. Yeah, I'll have to restore this as well. This would be a nice, pretty penny for that. There we go. Just shove that up in the corner. Perfect. Of course, the doors for it. There we go. Okay, let's get all these different car bodies over here. So we know what we're dealing with. We'll grab all the car parts and pieces. Get a little tire pile right there. Another tire. So just doing some quick organizing while we're trying to figure out how we're gonna get the $1,500. over here too. Cool. All kinds of vehicles. Whoa, whoops. There we go. Find any other car parts around here real quick like. Wow, it's a crazy hunk of metal. Good amount of cash for that one. There we go. Nice easy $100. Sweet. Any car parts? Cool, got that over there. Okay, so I got some more cabinet pieces and whatnots. Oh yeah, definitely need to recycle some of this stuff here. Okay. Okay, couldn't even see where I was going there. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's the old cart. Might come in handy here for some of this stuff. Make a few less trips anyways. Cool. Okay, I think these are all metal, nice and easy. Okay, back in the cart and swing back this way. So we are getting there with the cash. A little bit more to go. Okay. Other. There we go. There's a metal piece. Looks like we might have just got another delivery of junk over there. Oh, might as well carry this over while we're at it. There we go. Just doing a little organizing here. Actually, let's see what we got. Oh, another car. Okay. So add it to the pile we got going. Alright. So a bunch of random stuff again, it looks like. Some renewable stuff over there. Actually, what is that? Oh, old radio. Yeah. Metal part of engine. Okay. So where's our little scrap cart? This is is, I think, renewable stuff. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so we need 1,500, so we're getting there. Little ways to go still. Alright. Oop, not that. E. Let's push the right buttons. What's this thing? Plastic. Alright, slowly but surely getting there. Come on, get in the car. There we go. Alright, so yeah, so it's a lot of just going around gathering what you need, bring it to the right bins, all that good stuff. Don't put it in the wrong bin or else it charges you, so there's that. Okay. Almost there. Another 500. Yeah, this car's definitely worth it if you're running back and forth between the two sides of the junkyard here. Yeah, that's all that. Keep hammering that stuff. Okay, I think that's all the yeah, I'm not sure what the other stuff would be considered, so that's kind of interesting. They got that radio and this stool that comes up as other, so we'll find out what we can do with that later. Okay, that's renewable. All right. Yep, I'll have to focus on some of the renewable stuff here pretty soon, just to get that final cash money that we need to get to. Most of this stuff is fairly low reward. But thought I'd clear it up just for the heck of it. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and fix up some of this stuff here. Let's try this thing. Just to keep things interesting and mixed up. But I don't have like a power washer for this part. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it's good on things like these to try to get the Help get the full percentage that you need down there to have it auto finish. So it's kind of hard to see some of these weird little spots here sometimes. Okay, finally. Alright. Now we can paint it. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and go with the crazy red color. Easiest just to keep rotating it as necessary. So it actually takes a while to clean and paint. There we go, finally. Okay. Let's go ahead and take that. Okay, so big wardrobe parts. Here we go. That's the right door. It looks like the left door. Looks like a left shelf. Do we have the right shelf? Yep, the right shelf. Cool, perfect. Okay, so we just gotta clean these parts to fill into here. And then hopefully that'll get us most of the way to where we need to get to after that. Okay, a few more parts and pieces here. Alright, got that piece done. Oh. There we go. Yep, just one at a time, one at a time. Oh, that was fast. He sees all these other little parts for it to go fairly quickly, so that's good. Starting to get a little worried. Alright, insert, there we go. One more. One more piece for this. Oh, okay. There we go. Finally. Some seem like they take a little longer than others to do. There we go. Now we got it. Unfortunately, we can just slap that right there. Let's run over and see how much we can sell that for real quick. Hopefully that'll take care of that. Oh, almost enough. Okay, so need another $120. Yeah, because we probably don't want to get rid of all the metal because this is going to require some metal. Awesome. Okay. Good to know. Let's go ahead and check this out. Haven't restored one of these yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and clean it up. Kind of weird since it looks like plain wood anyways, and almost looks like we're painting it already. So that's different. Okay, at least it looks like it's mirroring on this as well, so that, let's make it go a little quicker. Almost there. Oh well. There we go, finally. Okay, well, let's go ahead and, no, we don't want to grind it. Oh my god. No grinding. Alright, let's go with a nice, well, I was gonna say a nice hunter looking green, but not sure if this is that color. Obviously you can rotate it straight into the ground because that's how physics works. Alright. Okay, almost got it. Wow, thought I almost had it. Yeah, some of these definitely seems like you have to paint a lot more than others. Okay, I think that's probably good to go. I don't think there's any extra parts for that. Cool. Got that. Let's see if that goes us to the 1500 that we need to move on. Where we at? And looks like we're cruising up the ads here pretty quick. Oh wow, right on the money. Right smack dab on the money. I couldn't have planned that any better. All right, sweet. Okay, so let's go ahead and buy this thing. Okay, former owner of the junkyard. Great idea. Investing in machines as always pays off. The more processed the metal, the more valuable it becomes. In the scrap press, you can turn metal scrap into a metal block, which can then be further processed in the melting pot. No time to waste. Get to work. Okay. Okay, so now we need metal scrap, so that's probably why it's good I did not get rid of all of it. Although I was very tempted. Definitely got I went to restoring things. Alright, a couple more parts and pieces here. Well, I'm actually not sure how many metal pieces it needs to be full. I might have actually done it already. Yeah, I think it actually is processing it as it's doing the slap down up there. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, and we got a few minutes for this. Okay, so there we go. So anyways, okay, so the next task, basically after smashing it for a few minutes there, it basically popped this this baby out. So a big old hunk of metal. So go ahead and slap a few more pieces in. Let that start to process yet again. May as well, since there's still some parts and pieces laying around. Put that in as necessary. There we go. And, oh, hammer to destroy. There we go. Let's take care of these things. I think all of these are just, yep, destroy, destroy, destroy. Be weird if they had us destroy things that they want us to have later, so let's just go ahead and get rid of all that stuff. Just to clear things out. Awesome. Just get it on out of the way. Clean things up as much as possible around this crazy little junkyard. Oh, probably put this thing in there. Of course, I don't know if it's worth putting in there, considering it's already worth $100. So that'd be kind of weird. I just recycle that as it is. Of course, the large dumpster lid. But I also want to do that on its own. I think that's mainly better for the lower priced metal parts. Like this one. Being only 15 bucks. It's basically 5 times 15, 75. But if you put it 5 of those in there, you get $100 for it instead. So that's where that comes into play a little better, I think. Probably should have been worth a little bit more than $100 to really make it worth doing that with it. But I won't cry too much about that. Okay. Yeah, metal chairs even a little. Yeah, here we go. Here's a cheaper metal piece. Probably gonna need to do this anyway, since we're probably gonna need money to buy that blue cargo container. Okay, just toss it there for now. Looks like it's already been going. Oops. Okay. All right. So blue cargo container. I believe that's these things. Whoa, $6 grand. Okay. Wow. Wasn't expecting that big of a jump. Okay, this one here is only $3 grand. We'll probably be going for that one next. Wow. Yeah, 300 is quite the jump there. Let's do all the other recycling we can. Organizing, refurbishing, and all that good stuff. Yeah, still not sure what all these little other objects are gonna be for. I think I'm just gonna create a little pile back there for those. At least we can get around the place a little quicker now with most of the junk cleared up. So that's good. Yep, just keep piling things up in here. So definitely lots of stuff to do. Obviously they give you different goals as you go along. Keep you on track. Thought I saw a metal piece here. Get things ready for the next round of metal smashing. Just gather up all the metal parts and pieces right there. Oh, it's just nice and easy to feed in once it's timed. Okay, any of these any cheaper? No, $6 grand, $3 grand. Okay. All right. So we're gonna need at least 3,000 for the cheaper one of the blue containers. Okay, let's go ahead and get all these things over here. Continue our organization spree. And I don't think you can load these up in the cart. It didn't look like you can load up renewable objects into the cart at all, unfortunately. That would have been nice. Simply to move things around a little easier. That's fine. That's how things go in games like this. Can't make it too easy. Cool. But yeah, I may as well gather all these parts and pieces though. Oh, looks like I just finished compressing. So before I finish taking that door all the way in, let's go ahead and trying to load it up here. There we go. Had to clear things out of that green zone first. Okay, I think I'm gonna need one more to get that going. Should have something around here. Yeah, here we go. Otherwise, looks like we're probably gonna have to make most of the money now off of refurbishing. I think that should get that started now. Yep. Smashing away now. Yeah, let me grab some of this stuff here. Let's go and just search through that. Of course, a metal can. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's carry some more of this refurbishing material on over yonder. Toss it onto the pile. It's gonna be one hell of a pile here pretty soon. Already is. I just put this one into the next one to be refurbished here. That way it's nice and out of the way. It's also huge and awkward, so there we go. Almost forgot about this little door. There we go. Oh yeah, we're gonna get another trash delivery in another couple minutes as well, so cool. Put that there for right now. I'll probably do both of the bed frames next. Seem pretty simple to do overall. Okay, there's car parts. Throw that over the car part areas. So yeah, just do a little reorganizing. That way I got everything more or less in its place. Make everything a little easier to see what I have and what I got to do. Leaving a few of those bigger refurbished items outside so it doesn't completely clutter up the our little garage there. Probably a good place to put all the these kind of car parts. Yep. And as soon as I'm almost done organizing, that's when they're gonna dump all the new trash out. Yeah. Cha-ching. Alright, just got these last few things here. that's the vast majority of what's just kind of laying around. Oh, more fun stuff here. Wow. Get apart. Get apart. Get apart. What are you doing? Ah. That's not janky at all. There we go. Okay. Now we got it. Well, that was an easy $100 at least. Once we got things separated. Okay, more renewable stuff, more recyclable stuff, metals. Okay, cool. Just keep adding to the pile. Sweet. Alright. Got one of those done. Don't think I have enough metal to get another one going just yet. There we go. Let's go ahead and get in this thing so we can carry some of this stuff, make it a little easier to get over. Okay, so this needs to go in there. Oh, it does go in there. Nice. Bunch of random stuff. Paper that goes in this one. Okay, that's a renovation thing or refurbishing, however you like to call it. There we go. Oh. All right, another door for one of the refurbish. A little crowded in there. And that's paper. Okay, what else we got here? Looks like a couple metal things. See what else we can find. Back to that table. Looks like yet another table over here. Some car parts and pieces. Tires. Alright. Oh. Fun stuff where it belongs. Okay, let's finish gathering just a few more things here. Just to finish the organizing up. Let's probably more return just tossing that in. Okay, same thing with this here. Considering the value of it already. Okay, earned 10,000. Let's assume all together probably on the a little I played offline as well. Get rid of that. Didn't think I had any more cars tossed around, but apparently we did have at least this one still. Okay, got a table here, that's renewable. Toss that in our renewable pile. Okay, so it looks like we just have those junk heaps. Yeah, that looks pretty clear over there. And no, that wasn't a squeak toy in the background. That was my cat. In case you heard that. Makes pretty cute noises when he jumps around. Cool. Okay, let's see what else there is over here. I think that's the vast majority of the junk in the junkyard. We're getting a pretty nice, fairly clean junkyard now. Oh, still this little radio over here. Looks clear this way. Yeah, I think this is some of the last stuff we got hanging out. So it's refurbishing time. Or renewal, whatever they like to call it in this game. Waiting for more junk. More junk in that trunk. Yeah, I think these here you actually need to upgrade certain things to even access them. About 10 grand for the crane. Okay, yeah, so a lot of these things are gonna need upgrades, which obviously cost money, so and we're going for that blue container, so not gonna do most of that. Okay, let's go ahead and do some refurbishing. Almost got it. There we go. And paint it now. Let's go with dark blue. That's for the heck of it. Just kind of picking colors at random. I don't think I'd ever have a blue bed frame, but it's a game, so we do what we want. There we go. Perfect. Cool. Slap that in there. Grab the next one, since that was a fairly easy thing to do. Almost like we're sanding it down and priming it all at the same time. That's kind of what I'm viewing this as. Okay, paint time. Come on. There we go. Alright. Toss it in the warehouse. Okay. Whoa. Jeez. Some of these things you feel like you need to carry really far away from you. For no apparent reason whatsoever. Okay. Alrighty. Cool, got that part done. Let's just go ahead and paint it black. Like the Rolling Stones song. it, you can rotate these things in place. That makes things a little easier sometimes. Cool. Alright, got that taken care of. Wow, okay. Yeah, just one of the tables. There we go. Oh, yeah. All the parts and pieces. There we go. Oh, yeah. Get them legs up in the air. Wait, what? Cool. Okay.
I'm in danger!
Nice. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, looks like we got a dungeon. Exclamation mark join to get on in there. Go ahead and get on there with you. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright, I guess that's as much as that one gets renewed. Just simply cleaning it. Okay. Alright. Put that there. Clean this one up. Yeah, 'cause it didn't look like there was an option to actually paint it or anything. It just said ready, so I can only assume there's no painting these tables. Just cleaning them. Yep, ready. Yep, that's all it says. Yep, there you go. That'll work nice and easy. Okay, let me go sell what we've done. Yeah, just sell all. There we go. Okay, almost there. I think we needed oh wow, no, we're not almost there. We're only a third of the way there. We need I think $3 grand to get one of those cargo containers. Okay, yeah, those are gonna need drawers, all that stuff. These ones are pretty easy to restore. They just need tires on them after fixing them up. So, oh, grind, wrong thing. There we go. No need to clean it if you're just gonna grind it. Hey. Okay, almost there. Cool. Alright, and let's go ahead and paint it a nice crazy black color again. There we go. Okay, and then let's get some tires on this puppy. So not the right tire. There we go. Well, it looks like all the same tire. Cool. Nice. Alright, got one more of those kinds. So this is a good way to make money if you run out of junk in your junkyard. Start refurbishing stuff. more complete things are, obviously the more money you're probably going to get for them. Cool. And yeah, the wife is on her little conference call at work, so it looks like everything's sort of holding in there as far as bitrate goes, so that's good. It's kind of the big test right now with the new intranet. See how well we do when we're both online at the same time doing a... She's kind of doing a Zoom thing. I'm doing my stream thing, so... Hopefully everything is running perfectly still. No lag getting involved there with the stream. Should have plenty of bandwidth now with the 500 upload speeds as far as internet goes. Basically with the service we got, it's 500 up, 500 down, so hopefully we'll be having a lot less issues when we both try to do stuff online out at the same time. It's kind of one of the reasons why I haven't streamed as much as I'd have wanted to. As soon as she gets on there for a Zoom, usually there's just not going to be anywhere near enough bandwidth for the both of us with the prior internet that we had, which is only, I believe, a grand total of 11 MPS, basically upload speeds, which isn't much of anything. It really comes down to it. Yeah, I probably don't want to do any of that stuff yet. We only got a few pieces to tag on there. Okay, what else is there that I want to refurbish? I think just these cabinets now. Okay. So hopefully you don't hear the wife. She talks very loudly. Yeah. She's on her little Zoom calls. So hopefully you don't hear her from the other room. I know I can hear her pretty good, but hopefully you guys don't hear her. Or else awkward. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see how much I can fix all this stuff up and all the pieces and parts that I got. Just looking at the mic, see if it was picking anything up. Mic. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna close the door real quick for a moment here. Oh, 2 seconds. Don't want any sensitive information getting out. Talking about work stuff and where she works, probably not the best thing if it's broadcast live on Twitch here. But should be good now. Alright, cool. Yep, paint it all black. Paint it all black. There we go. These parts don't really seem to want to get painted. The top part of that inside there definitely is not getting painted up. Oh, wow. It's already got the backside. Apparently not. There we go. Yeah, okay, so it looks like it's gonna need a couple cabinets. What kind of thing is this? Blue pine cabinet base. Okay. Blue pine. Wow. So blue grain shelf. I don't think that would fit that. Yeah, it's a couple cabinet drawers. Interesting. Okay. Might just take that and put that there for right now. Just refurbish all these little thingies here real quick. Then figure out how we're gonna fit all the drawers, and the doors and all the in-betweens after we do this part. And hopefully we'll be closing in on that $3 grand after all this stuff here. If not, we'll probably have to visit other locations for goodies to find and recycle or refurbish as well. Okay, so that's a Rosewick. Anything with Rosewick on it? Man, got all kinds of other weird things here. Oh, there's a blue pine. There we go. There we go. It was just hiding down there. Alright, there we go. That there for now. What is this thing called? A rose. Okay, Rosewick or blue pine. Wow. Might just need to refurbish all these little pieces first, and then figure things out after that. But yeah, Brownlow. Wow. Belmora. Oh, that's a Brownlow as well. So yeah, they seem to have a lot more of the like the furniture type stuff now. That might have been one of the additions that they kind of did to the game here. There we go. I don't remember being this many different options. I don't know if I'm just misremembering from a couple weeks ago or just didn't come across all the stuff, but yeah, they got a lot of different types of stuff now, it seems like. Okay, finding a bunch of that stuff. There's medium, Vilmora, there's small cabinets. Oh, there's a blue grain. Oh no, we need a blue pine. Never mind. Screw it. Let's just go ahead and start doing this. Let's just keep cleaning things up just to keep moving here with the game. Figure out how to piece them all together after the fact. May as well refurbish all we can though. Okay. That way as we find new stuff or go around, we just mix and match as necessary. Need to do it all eventually anyways. Okay. Gotta try to figure out how to stay organized with all of it. That's probably gonna be the hardest part. If you consider any of this hard, yeah. Okay. I'll just try to keep the drawers together, the doors together, and all that kind of stuff. That's probably how I'll have to do it here, just to keep things organized and simple as possible at the same time. What else is there left to paint? Oh, there we go. Okay, good enough. Put that over there. Okay, one more drawer. But yeah, I feel like doing this stuff in a game. This is always have the next thing to do, the next thing to build, the next thing to shoot for. And this is oops, thought I was done cleaning it. Never mind. There we go. Now paint. All right. It's actually not too bad of a game. Better than I thought it was going to be. You just never know with some of these simulator games. It can be very hit or miss when it comes down to it. There we go. Cool, paint it up. Yep, clean it, paint it, repeat. So it may not be the most exciting gameplay to watch. I'm not sure how exciting this is. Simply to view, but not too bad playing. Gets the job done. Alright. So if you really like organizing, if that's one of your obsessions or whatever you want to call it, one of the things that gets you going, not too bad of a game. Definitely lots and lots of stuff to move around, deal with. A lot of things to clean, a lot of things to refurbish. Organizing is a must to some degree. Glad it cooled down pretty good last night, so it's fairly cool in here right now. I'd like to basically open everything up at night and just kind of let the fans blow the night air into the house. So definitely got definitely cooled down. That's the nice part about living in a desertish area here. It does tend to cool down at night. We're not a super huge big city, so don't have to worry about all the concrete just holding the heat in. Although we are in a valley, so it does kind of build up sometimes. I think next week it's supposed to be pretty gnarly around here. It's going to be getting into the hundreds finally. Been fairly lucky so far this year. It's mainly stayed just under 100. Fortunately, we have the more of a dry heat here, so as they call it. So we don't get that same amount of humidity as a lot of places like East Coast or in the central part of the country. Because I don't think I can handle that, even though it's a lot more humid than it used to be. Got a dam not too far away from us. That was it's a man-made dam. kind of more of a reservoir than anything. It did make the place more humid than it used to be, so it is a little, can be a little humid, but like again, like I said, still not as crazy as back it used to be. It's a mild humid. Okay, yeah, looks like a lot of small cabinets and stuff here. Cool. Yep. Like I said, hopefully after get all this, put all the parts and pieces together. Hopefully we'll be able to have some complete items before too long. Otherwise we're gonna have to go to other areas, basically leave this little place here and then go get some more goodies to deal with. Let's just standing right on its edge. Wish the tools are more up on a shelf or something by themselves. It'd be a little hard to grab at times. There we go. Probably move that over so I can see it's. Of course, now with this all black, you know, it's kind of hard to differentiate all of them. That's actually kind of funny. Probably should kind of got more of a color theme going on. Just look like a bunch of black squares on the ground now. But it's fine. We'll figure it out. There we go. Okay, couple more doors to go, and we'll see if we can piece this stuff together at all. Nope, not the grinder. Yeah, I actually wish they were like more like up on the shelf, so like when you're over here, you don't have to worry about grabbing the grinder as you're trying to grab the paint gun, etc. So a slight relocation of those would be preferable for me. Okay, this is the last of this stuff. It's just those big cabinets outside, or dressers and things like that. Let's see if we can put any of this stuff into. Oh wow, I just thrash that around. Yeah, if I really need to, I can always recycle all this stuff, because I really don't think it's necessary to have any of this stuff here other than just for looks and whatnot. Spirit level, interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, because even that workbench is 150 bucks. Okay, so let's see what we got. We got Brownlows, got wardrobe stuff, blue grain, more Brownlow, more wardrobes, small cabinets. Okay, so do not have any other stuff for this here, so let's just go ahead and set that there for now. I think there was something Belmora. Yeah, we may not have any full parts, but come close on a few of these probably. So, do what I can here. We'll sell them as whole as we got, as whole as we can make them. So if we have a few parts and pieces missing, don't think I'm gonna care too much. Should still be able to sell them all right. Yes, I'm painting it black because I'm so edgy. Freaking edge lord over here. Oh, there's something. Not really sure. Alright. Okay. Blue grain. There's a blue pine. Okay. There we go. There's a blue grain. Okay, that's one drawer. I think that's probably gonna do it. All these are actual doors and stuff. Okay. Wow. Yep, only one drawer for you. Okay, here's the blue pine. I think there was at least one. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can find any of the other stuff for this. Wow, a lot of blue cabinet drawers in there. Okay, that's all I'm seeing for that one. Just got some Branlows and Velmora stuff. Okay, cool. Alright. That's gonna have to do her. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't see anything for Rosewick, so let's just go ahead and toss that in. Double check real quick here. Yeah, definitely didn't see anything. Okay, cool. And we do have a ads sneaking up on us here real quick again in just a moment. Okay, let's go ahead and do this one. I know there's definitely Velmora stuff there. See if I can do this before we have to run ads. And then we'll probably go for maybe another half hour after that. Just to kind of wrap things up here. Okay, let's see if I can paint it real quick. Again, gotta remember to use that rotate button. Definitely makes it easier to get around. Almost done with the painting. What's left? There we go. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do this within the next minute. There we go. Got that. Ew, don't think I had any of the drawers itself. Yeah, just brown those and other whatnots. Okay, I think that does it for that one. Not too much left that I'm probably gonna do. Probably gonna refurbish these last few things. Sell that in the market and see where that puts us. So not sure how much longer. Shooting for a 5-hour stream nowadays. A little bit of a later start today. I'm still trying to do the solid 5. That's kind of my new goal, is to be roughly, even though I might be late some days because I'm working on Valencia Standard Time here, which always tends to be a few minutes behind everybody else. But basically plan to be more or less 9 to 2 during the weekdays. May not always be the case. There's going to be some days here that I'm going to not always be here the entire time. But definitely going to be shooting 9 to 2. That would be Pacific time. That'd be 12 to 5 Eastern time. And if you're in any other part of the world, not sure exactly how that translates because there's so many other parts of the world that watch the good old TWIT here. But down in the schedule section, I'm trying to have a pretty good idea now. I'm trying to keep that fairly well updated as far as what games I'm going to be trying to play on those certain days. Pretty much have about the next week or so lined up in there already. Again, it's more of a guesstimate as far as certain things go. Some of those I'm going to try to stick to pretty good. Especially when it's a key mailer game. That's the most defined schedule that I'm going to have is when I do that. Because those are kind of more on a time deadline. Whereas all the other games that I got to play is just before I die, and hopefully another 20, 30 years we'll find out. And I'll hopefully be streaming if that's still a thing at that point in time. We'll find out. But definitely plan on doing this stream in a long time, so hope you all are ready to get used to me being around. As long as streaming's a thing, I'll probably be doing it. This is pretty much my full-time job now, as far as I'm concerned. Messed up back, so kind of limits most other options, as well as being on the spectrum, so that definitely kind of limits things as far as certain jobs go. A lot of things I'm just not comfortable with anymore, and never really had been, but I'm trying to take care of my mental health as much as possible as well, so. So working a regular 9 to 5 has never been healthy for me physically or mentally, for that matter. Kind of born with a bad back, unfortunately. Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, no worries, no worries. All good, all good. Good to see you there, Pixelated Goose Gaming. Like the name, by the way. That's pretty funny as far as I'm concerned. Pixelated Goose. Cracks me up when I see the name. But yeah, no worries, no worries. Got a little bit longer, kind of wrapping things up here. But I'll be online a lot more nowadays, more consistently, anyways. But yeah, even Token's been kind of in and out playing his own game Stonk Simulator that saw me play a few weeks back. But yeah, but no, all good. All good, no worries. We're all wizards around here. We get everywhere precisely when we get need to be there. Or something like that. There we go. Hey, you may get lucky and get a game. Oh yeah, you never know. Never know. Worth a shot. Yeah, because I know they're doing that little demo thing. If you find the Steam key, then yeah, you get the full key. Pretty sure it's still going on. I don't think they ended that or anything. If they did, I didn't notice. But your mom's lucky. Nice, good response. I can always appreciate a good your mom joke. That's pretty funny. I like that mantra. Wizard is never late. Yep, exactly. There you go. You know it. Good old Gandalf there. But yeah, I always glad when anyone shows up for any length of time. It was just a quick hello and goodbye kind of thing. So no worries. There's always future streams. It's not like I'm shooting for partner or anything yet. So still a ways off from that. A long ways off from that, actually. Hopefully one of these days. Hopefully won't have to wait too seriously long to get to that point, but you just never know. So, but I'm in it for the long haul. Definitely consider this my new full-time job when it comes down to it. Don't qualify for much else nowadays anyways. I don't know if most people actually want me in their workplace nowadays. Not always the most politically correct speaking person anymore. Kind of out of the flow with all that stuff. So yeah, so I might be more liability than anything. Especially if I send people mopping freezers or anything to that effect. But oh yeah, hi bye. Nice. Well played, sir. Well played. Cool. Oh, almost had enough money there. Yeah, okay. Let's see what other junk we got here. Okay, more stuff. Listen, Toto, wearing Mother Yucca, I'll kidnap your moose, my dear Watson. Nice. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Canadian. Nice one. Yeah, because they all have the moose up there, right? I believe that's what I was told. They're all Mounties in training, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, riding around on their moose. I was trying to steal my moves. Good thing the Cobra chickens protect. Oh yes, oh yeah. Thank God. Thank God for those Cobra chickens. Yep. Too funny. But yeah, no. Always good seeing you. You tune in, guys. But yeah, no worries about being on time. All good. I know Twitch isn't the best for notifying people that people have gone live. I know that's for sure. I know the wife always gets the notifications like 45 minutes, an hour later, whatever, that kind of thing. So if she's actually at work, not working from home, then she tends to be a little late for that reason. If I don't tell her I'm going live at the time. Hey, no, nobody up with those Cobra. Exactly, yep. Yep, do not mess with Cobra chicken. Too funny. I'm a gem to this game site. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, like I said, the game definitely had potential. So if they actually made some good updates, then I probably just played it a little too soon. Probably what it was. Not surprising. Sometimes it's all about timing when playing a game of how good it is, especially for these ones that are just released or still in early access. Just never know what you're gonna get. But yeah, I've had a lot of these Keymailer games update after playing them. I'm like, oh, that would have been nice to have that update already. But yeah, that's what you gonna do. What you gonna do? Okay, so we need a couple drawers and a couple doors. We got that one. I can get week 1 done, but I don't know if I make week 2 quota. Oh man. Okay. Wait, if you hear who's playing at Black Sabbath the last gig. No. I feel like something is broken with progression. Oh, interesting. Progression's broken. That's kind of. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Like I said, that game it was a good start for what it was. Hopefully they'll keep updating and iron out all those little kinks that they still got left. Did I do this? Is this the one I need? Yes. There we go. Sweet. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, you just never know. They go and fix one thing, then they break, 3 other things. Isn't that how things typically work? I know that's the problem I always had whenever I was trying to game develop for a little while there. I'll probably try to get back into it one of these days once finally get all this streaming stuff lined up and solid schedule and all that kind of stuff. Still want to develop a game one day. Always been kind of a dream of mine to do. Okay. Bunch of random stuff here. Alright. 2,500 for week 1, 5,000 for week 2, but it resets, so you have to get 5K in 1 week. I don't know if it's meant to be like that or what. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Huh. Yeah, who knows? That like I said, that game definitely still had a lot of jank left to it when I played it. So the fact they got any of that ironed out is pretty good. Hopefully they'll, like I said, hopefully they'll keep working on things. Get the flow right. So I don't mind struggling a little bit in the game, but if it's almost impossible to hit their goals, then that's definitely a balancing issue they need to work on. Yeah, everyone's capable. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, so one of these days, yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to produce a game that's a little janky but good enough to put out there. Kind of a perfectionist. That's one of the reasons why I probably had so many issues. One of those things. I just need to roll with things a little bit more, and if things are just not quite perfect, I need to be able to accept that. Especially with games. I think being on Twitch is definitely helping with that, seeing how people react to games and the jankiness in them. Some people don't care, some people do, so. But yeah, so figuring out what exactly to make now. It hasn't been made a billion times already. Let's see if that's enough now. And then we'll probably be calling it a day here in a few. Okay, almost. I need 3 grand, and we are just shy of the 3 grand. Come on, big money, big money. Okay, that's close enough. Think I can start this up now. So I'm gonna do a smashy smashy. Nice. Awesome. The only time I care about checking this is a build that isn't symmetrical. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yep, yep. So one of these days I might be a game dev. So stay tuned. It might be a few years, but I'll get there. Mainly been bouncing around between different game engines about which is, which one to use. Starting to lean towards the kind of learned the Unity engine for a little bit there. Wasn't fully meshing with that one. It was a little too all over the place. So you had to have a program for this, program for that. It was just a little too things were a little too separated there for me. I think it's a little bit better now, but I don't quite trust Unity with some of the things that they'd put out lately as far as everything. I think it was about a year ago. They were trying to change up their payout programs and stuff like that, and it's just don't quite trust them anymore for all that stuff. And again, didn't really fully mesh with their engine. Then I tried to learn Unreal for a while there. Kind of liked that one, but that just seemed almost too much for what I kind of want to do with games. So I've been leaning towards the Godot engine. That's the kind of one I've been looking at a little bit more lately. Wasn't quite sure if it was ready for prime time though when I played it, unfortunately. But hopefully things have been improving over there. It seems like they have been every time I kind of peek in on that program. But a lot of scammers use Unities for those play for money. Yeah. See, that's kind of the issue too. Because even the users in general aren't always the best over there. It's kind of one of those things like, who's using this? That kind of bit. Yep, don't need this stuff. So yeah, so maybe one of these days I'll get back to all that stuff. Yeah, we don't need a fire extinguisher. We don't need safety. There we go. Okay, now I got my 3 grand. Perfect. Okay. Bye. Alright. Definitely didn't look like it was worth the 3 grand worth to purchase, but okay. Get all this stuff out the way. Interesting. Okay, a lot of tires are in there. Got this car piece to throw in with the rest of the stuff there. Okay, got a trunk. Got junk in the trunk. Alright. Ooh, there we go. Some cash. Yeah, I don't think this was worth 3 grand to buy, though. Don't think it was worth it. But, gotta follow the tasks up there. Wow. Yeah, definitely a bunch of random stuff that was not worth 3 grand. Go figure. That's how it works, right? Alright. Gonna finish sorting this stuff out, and I'll probably be calling it a day here. Gotta get my lunch going on. A little bit of a later lunch, but that's fine. That's why I had a snack earlier. Oh wow, I completely missed. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of tires in there. Okay. Alright. Tires, car parts. A car, but that's, wow. Yeah, that definitely was not worth, oh wow, what just happened to that metal thing? Oh, I put it in there. I'm like, where the hell did it go? That threw me off. Okay, there we go. But yeah, not sure if that was worth the $3 grand it took to buy that thing. So they're getting much less back now. Alright. What else we got in here? Just more tires. More car pieces. Actually, this is probably the majority of that one vehicle that I threw over there, so let's just put that in a neat pile for when I get back to this again. I'll probably play more of this in another possibly in another stream here in the future. It wasn't too bad of a game so far. Definitely lots of stuff to do in this. Yeah, there we go. That was part of it too. Oop. Yeah, this is definitely better than the first game I played today. Much more developed, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah, it definitely was not worth $3 grand though, in my opinion, to get this. I think that was probably slightly overpriced there. The effort that it took and the payout that we got. Okay, got some more junk over here. Yeah, just a bunch of junk. Another piece. Oh, more pieces of cars. There we go. Alright, so I think I'll just finish organizing what is left here of what I just all had delivered. And that'll probably be it. Plastic car, renewable this, cool. That way I don't have to do all this as soon as I come into the game. I can just start refurbishing and stuff like that. For next time. So yeah, I'll probably continue this another week or two. Maybe they'll do another update, get things even better. Alright. Cool, toss that there. Alright, paper, plastic, metal. Okay, let me just go ahead and this going on. Alright. Almost done. this is over here all of a sudden. That's random. Very random. That was not there earlier. It's almost like it got delivered to the wrong spot when it fell off the truck here, or just rolled on over. Not quite sure how that happened. Okay. We're on a pretty tight ship around here, and I don't remember that happening. Okay. I think we are good here. Everything cleaned up. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Got all my car parts and pieces over here now. Might just start storing the tires in there, depending. That'll be for next time. Plenty of cars to refurb here. Not as many car parts for it, though. That's the only problem. Only got random doors and other things there, so probably not going to get too far with that. But yeah, I'd say overall, not too bad of a game. If anyone watching that doesn't already have this game, I think Token, I think you said that you already had this possibly. But yeah, for anyone else out there looking at this, I believe there's I believe this one actually has the demo. Yeah, this one actually did have a demo for it. So you can demo, wishlist, buy at the link above the chat there. That's one of the things I'm required to say, as well as disclosure. This game was provided by keymailer.co as a free review copy, so just to cover the legalities and yada yada, all that fun stuff. So, but all right, I think I'm probably gonna go ahead and wind things up now. I think we've kind of seen the majority of what this game is about overall. Again, I might come back to this on a future stream. Probably won't be for at least another week or two. Got other games that I kind of want to play as well, besides just the Keymailer games. So, but definitely plan on coming back to this at some point. So appreciate all of you who stopped on in. I think we go and save and exit out of here. And there we go. Click on the exit buttons. Definitely has quite a bit of they got 14 achievements, so those of you who like to chase achievements for whatever reasons, they got 14 of them here for you. Not too shabby. But yeah, on sale right now for the next week, I believe. Yada yada yada, all that good stuff. All right, go ahead and get out of here. But yeah, appreciate everyone who stopped by, all the lurkers out there. And again, appreciate y'all for showing up. All that good stuff. My cat appreciates you. I appreciate you. Well, thanks again, everyone, for watching. And we'll see you next time.